Hey, what's going on, everybody? I have just a few bit of light words to share and to get out. As most of you know by now, the last couple months for me have been extremely difficult for me. A lot of stress going on and anxiety going on within my heart. And what I really needed to do and focus on was that the Satan will always make you feel like there's no hope, or anytime you get into a situation where you feel, like left behind, like you've been torn down, or like you felt like others just left you behind. Uh, the devil will make you feel like that, like there's no like there's no hope for you, and there is and always will be hope for you after a big disappointment that you've experienced in your life. And this isn't the first time I felt hurt and in a big way. I've felt hurt before, countless times in my life. But what I come to know is that I have to lay that down for me to move on and do what I'm supposed to do within the calling that God gave me. I have to lay whatever pain, whatever stresses, whatever emotional stresses, anxiety I have within my heart. I have to lay that down and let God and allow God to heal me through restoration and what He assigned me to do, especially especially at Assembly God Life Church at the Roscoe campus, as well at the Roscoe campus when I go and help out down there. But you know, one thing I have to know, and likely we have to remind everybody, excuse me, remind myself, excuse me, not everybody, but myself, is that I know I won't be good enough for everybody. I I just you can't be good enough for everyone. No, some people are just gonna leave you behind. But once you know that God will never leave nor forsake you, then what better thing you can have for that? No, he came down to earth, and he died on the cross, rose again from the dead, to be attended with the one and only Father at the right hand of the throne, and he did that all for us. And so I just no, I can't let all these uh, painful experiences that would cause uh, uh, depression, emotional anxiety, uh, all these terrible things I've been feeling for the last month and a half or so. I can't let that I can't allow that to take me out of what God had called me to do. Uh, uh, Satan will always make you feel like there's no hope, and it's really up to me to see beyond that. It's really up to me to see beyond what he is doing to make me want to feel bad, feel bitter, and I have to look to my calling within the Kids Life Ministries at my home church to allow me to relieve myself of the emotional stress, to relieve myself of the anxiety, to help me restore my soul, and to help me relieve all emotional depression, all emotional anxiety, all the terrible things I've been feeling for the last month and a half to 2 months. I have to let that go and focus on I'm focusing on what he had called me to do within the Kids Life Ministries at my home church where I currently serve as a youth leader. Now I know I won't be good enough for everyone. Uh, I felt rejection quite a few times in my life. I felt rejection from those who I felt very close to. But what I have to do, although there's not a lot of people I can reach out to, but I know I just have to surround myself with those who love, appreciate, and accept what I am, accept the type of person I am. I'm a full man of God. I'm a youth leader at my home church. Uh, I want to be the biggest man of God I could possibly, and I can't allow others to take me out to take my joy out of what I like to see out of what I like to do, and that's all that all comforting. No, he's the one that wants to make me feel like there's no hope and no. Uh, um, he's the one that wants me. He's the one that wants to make me feel anxiety, depression. But God, but God, he's the one that wants me to have healing in my heart for myself, so I can move on and do what He called me to do, as well as others that hurt me. I felt hurt many times in my life. Uh, do I forgive him? Yes, I do forgive him. Uh, it hurt not being around them. It hurt not uh, talking to them anymore. But if God closed the door, God closed the door. He never closes the door without opening one back up. He never did that. He never closes a door without opening one back up. So I just gotta uh, uh, to continue to do what he called me to do with Thank Kids Life Ministry, which is continue to lead and minister to these young kids, and honestly that really helped me to some extent to relieve all the emotional stress, anxiety, depression, and helping to restore my soul. When I'm in that cage life building and that big gym, uh, uh, teaching the word, but rather as in a whole within a whole group, or just to let number of people, just to let few number of kids around, right before the start or toward the end. No, I gotta use that to help restore me and to strengthen me up from the past painful heartbreak I just felt. Because Satan come to steal, kill, and destroy. He want to steal your joy, kill your relationship, uh, break down the things you enjoy, and you just I just can't allow him to take away my joy, my happiness anymore. I allow him to do that too long now, and at this time I gotta put my foot down and tell him no, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I've come too far in my life, as far as where I'm at now, to continue to allow Satan to just come in and just take away everything I enjoy, and I can allow him to do that. I gotta lay whatever God told me to lay down, and ask him for healing within my heart to within my heart with my feelings, and so I won't feel depressed, stressed, anxiety, and I'll be restored from all of that. I will truly be restored from all of it. Emotional stress, anxiety. I have to help ask him to help me clear my mind from all these depression, and to ask him to help me restore my soul, to restore my soul. So when I walk into that classroom at a Assembly of God Life Church on Saturday evening and on Sunday morning, and I'm pretty sure eventually on Wednesday evening when the school goes around, when the school year goes around, that I will be able to uh, uh, minister to these kids to the best of my abilities, and to show them that once you feel hurt and depressed for whatever you have going on, that is not the end of your life. That is not the end of your life. It may take a while to get over it. It may take a while to get over it, but that's not the end of your life. God and Jeremiah, this is how it come one of my favorite scriptures. Jeremiah 29 verse 13, about about God giving you hope in the future. That have become one of my favorite scriptures in the Bible. I felt rejection a lot of times in my life. I felt rejection from a lot of times in my life. The first time I felt rejected, the year was it was around the time I graduated from high school. So I'd say it was 2009, maybe 2010. I graduated in 2009, but it may have been 2000. It may have already been 2010 by the time I felt that first big rejection, which just completely just tore me up. It completely broke my heart. Of course, this last one, but you cannot allow those to burn you down. You have to lay wherever it steps you down. Give it to God, and if He restored it, He restored it. And I did pray to Him to restore this last thing I was going through. I was working really hard uh, to fit whatever needs to be fit, because I didn't know what was going on or how it happened. But I just know it wasn't God who did it, because He doesn't do anything like that unless something out of the blue come up where He sees something better. And I truly know in my heart, although it may be hard for me to see right now, but I do know in my heart that God has something out there big for me, and I believe right now that big thing for me right now at this very moment is those young kids at Assembly of God Life Church, both in Roscoe and Rockford, and the Kids Life Ministry. I truly think that what He really wants me to focus on right now. I truly believe that with all my heart. And at Psalm 34 verse uh, at the scripture says in the book of Psalms, delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. And that Psalm chapter 37 verse 4. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He'll give you the desires of your heart. And I have quite a lot I like to see myself become, and I have to rely on God to give me that. I have to continue to pray and thank God for allowing me to first allowing me to be part of a big youth ministry at Assembly of God Life Church, all the other things I wish to have in the near future. I have to trust and rely on God for that. And whatever He took away, I have to thank Him for it, because I may not see uh, something that He sees that that he took that he took away from me. I may not see why he did it right now, but I know in the future I may say, oh, okay, now I see why this happened. Like just like the last time where I felt rejection, because you know a lot of times rejection sometimes kind of nowhere, and you think, how why did this happen? So but now that very first time I felt rejected with the December of 2014. And that's when I knew, okay, no, I not now I know why you said no. You told me no to the situation. I can see that now. But and the same thing can count toward the one I've been feeling for the last for a while now. I may not see that whole picture as of right now, because it just happened, I'm still healing from it. But I know deep in my heart, sooner or later, I will know why he did this. But you know the one thing you got I have to remember that that thing will make me feel like there's no hope. Thing will make me feel like there's no hope. But I gotta remember that God had given me uh, a future and a hope. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 13. He had given me a future and a hope at Assembly of God Life Church, especially within the Kids Life Ministry, where He placed me in that youth ministry to help teach and minister to those young kids. That's my biggest assignment right now. I'm not worried about anything else. That's my biggest assignment right now. That truly is my biggest assignment I have right now. And all the other stuff I'm feeling, like the emotional stress, anxiety, uh, the depression. I gotta rely on Him to help me heal through all that, to give me a strong a strong and sound mind. So when I'm up on that stage preaching to those young kids, I'm preaching with my heart and soul, and I'm doing it because I want those kids to know the truth about what God says to them, why God loved them, why Christ uh, went on why Christ went on the cross and did all and did everything He did for us and for them, for they can live and have an ever life, and so on and so forth. You know, that's my biggest assignment right now. You know, I know I won't be good enough for a lot of people. That's the case with everyone. No, like I said, people come and go. I know I would never be good enough for uh, those who I feel rejected by. You know, but although I don't feel I honestly don't feel close to a lot of people, but I gotta surround myself with those who are willing to accept me the way I am, because some people just won't accept you the way you are. You know, I just have to just allow God to lead me to those who will accept me for the way I am. At a youth leader at a Assembly God Life Church, as a big hockey fan, as a season ticket holder, and everything else that I like to do uh, outside of my calling. I, some people may be like, oh, he watches hockey way too much. But some people are just gonna they walk up and leave. They may not uh, they may not tell you the whole story or the whole, you may never know the whole reason, but you just gotta know that God will never leave nor forsake you, and you got to allow Him to heal and to heal your heart, to heal your soul and your mind. So if you're in a big youth ministry like I am at my church home, that you'll be able to lead those kids and to help them become what they ought to be under their potential calling from God from God. If God sees something in those kids when they get older, that they may be called into something. They may be called into something big, I just been called into this past February. So then that pretty much the short video I wanted to say that. But that no, Satan will make you feel like there's no hope when you're down, when you feel emotional stress, depression, all these type of emotions going around in your head. You just gotta know that Satan will make you feel like there's no hope, and you have to look at the bigger picture. That and Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 13, that's the bigger one, that he had a future and a hope for everyone, and that future for me, honestly, right now, is in the Kid Life Ministries at Assembly God Life Church. So that, that's really all I got to do right now. To focus on my calling in that ministry, and anytime I would be emotionally healed. The emotional stress will be gone. The depression all the depression will be gone. My soul will be restored, and I'll be able to minister and preach and teach the good to the best of my abilities, without feeling any pain, rejection, or any stress within my heart and my body. So that's the big thing I have to focus on. That's the thing that's gonna allow me to heal through this heartbreaking experience that I felt over these last few months. That I'm pretty much finished now. I pretty much said what I had to say. That no, I am getting better. I am getting better. That I still feel some sort of pain within my heart, but as time continue to go, and as I continue to minister to the kids as well as myself on a week to week basis, on Saturdays and Sundays, and I'm pretty sure Wednesdays, when the school year rolls around. The more I do that, the more healing will be able to. The more healing will get poured into my heart. The more I walk in that classroom, and the more I minister to the kids, whether in the group or on the stage. the more it helped me, and the more my heart and soul will be restored, and the name of Jesus, and all the emotional stress, the anxiety, the depression will be gone. Like my heart will be restored, my mind will be renewed, and I'll be like a completely new person. And when that day comes, it'll be nothing but rejoice for me. Uh, rejoice that God put me in this big church campus at a Stomach Out Life Church to help minister these kids, minister to these kids, and I'm actually learning some things myself. I'm actually learning some things myself since I've uh, joined the Kids Life Ministry way back in early February. I'm actually learning some things myself, and obviously there are some things that I've already known. Uh, based on whatever it is we're discussing for that weekend. But I know that God knows what best for me. I know what actually we all don't know why he does or think or do some of the things he does or think. It'd be like, wow, I felt like this, like you giving it to me, you handcraftedly giving it to me now, and now you're taking it away. But sometimes she does have a reason for that. She does have a reason for that, and you just have to allow him to restore your soul, no, heal your depression, heal your stress, and know that Satan will make you feel like you have no hope. But God always said you have hope. In Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 13, he clearly said that he would give you a future and a hope. He clearly said that in that verse, in Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 13, that he would give you a hope and a future, as opposed to Satan, who wants to make you feel like there's no hope. You have a hope. I have a hope, and right now I'm leaning into him as well as my ministry and my involvement in the Care Life ministry to to see that big uh, opening, that big opportunity he had for me within that ministry to help me, and also me helping myself to allow me to go more out of myself to relieve all the emotional stress, anxiety, depression, and all this other stuff I've been feeling, and restore my soul, and the name of Jesus. Then and that and honestly, being in the youth ministry really truly helped me out. And I know sooner or later I'm getting there. I feel like I am truly getting there. I lay all these rejection down in the name of Jesus. I lay all this emotional stress and anxiety, depression, all the terrible stuff I felt within the last for a while, and even years ago. I lay all that stuff down now, and I know I need healing. I know I need healing within my heart, and feeling within my heart, and all the feeling I developed within my heart. So I feel completely restored. I won't feel anxiety. I won't feel stress. I won't be depressed. In the name of Jesus. And I would be like a completely new person again. I'll be like a new born again believer. Although I have been born again for years, since I want to say around 7 years old. I got born again, and now I'm a youth ministry leader at Temple God Life Church, and I have to be able to use that in my heart to help me uh, grow and heal from all these emotional stress, depression, to help restore my soul, to help restore and help my mind, in the name of Jesus. And once I continue to do that and go in there and minister to these kids, and go in there and minister to these kids, and well as helping myself. I know the more I do that, the more I'll continue to heal. The more I'll continue to feel less depressed, less stressed, and less anxiety. And once I get all that out of my heart, I feel like there's been there's been a huge boulder just taken off my back. Once you feel stress, anxiety, depression, that the more you feel that, the more it just drags on your heart. The more it just makes your heart heavy. I've been hurt before. I've been hurt countless number of times, and of course you should forgive those who hurt you. Of course you should forgive them, and yes, I did forgive those who hurt me. Uh, I did forgive those who hurt me recently, years ago. Whoever hurt me at any time in my life, uh, I have forgiven, because if you hold on to that pain, if you hold on to that pain, you're drawing yourself back. You're drawing yourself back. So if I haven't forgave those who I felt hurt by, who I felt hurt by, I would be holding all that pain, all that anger, all that anxiety, all that depression within my heart, and I won't be able to minister to these kids to the best of my ability, to the best of my ability, and probably also feel good doing it. But since I got all that out of my heart, since I got all the emotional depression, stress, anxiety, isolation. Ever since I got all that out of my heart, I've been able to minister to these kids better than I ever been than the first couple of times I've done it. And the very first time I of joining the ministry. Okay, because once you have a lot of baggage, once you have a lot of baggages in your heart, depression, stress, anxiety, hurtful things. Once you have all that in your heart, you're actually blocking some of the things you'll be able to do to help fulfill your purpose and the ministry. And since I got all that out of my heart, since I've gotten all that out of my heart, I've been able to do what I should do within the ministry to the best of my ability. I've truly been able to do it to the best of my abilities, and I actually felt proud when I when I was actually on the stage doing my small part with the kids life pastor Heather assigned me to do at the Rocco campus. I've been able to walk up there and no pray over the offering to the best of my abilities during the small group session. I've been able to share some things regarding the lesson we've talked about, I personally been through. If it relate to if relate to the lesson that we're talking about, if I've been through that, I've been able to tell the kids in that group what I did and how I leaned on God to help put through that situation. And I've been through a lot of tough situations, and yes, I have been able to break the bond and become free from that. And you know, I'm still honestly working to get to be completely free from this path one, because I do feel I do feel pain in my heart, in my soul from time to time. But I just gotta know, I just gotta continue to lay this down. I just gotta continue to lay that down, so I won't feel within my heart. I won't feel depressed, stressed. I will feel restored. I won't feel anxiety. I'll be like a completely like a completely new person. Almost like you first coming to Christ as a born again believer, or you getting baptized when you when the ministry put you underwater and come back up after being baptized. You'll be it's like you're a completely new person. It's like you're a completely new person, and that's where I'm kind of, and that's where I feel and that's where I feel I'm heading with my calling in the youth ministry. You know, obviously I'm still I'm working on the emotional stress. I still feel that from time to time, but I know in time I would no longer feel that. In the name of Jesus, all I have to do is can continue to pray to God to remove all these emotional stress, depression, anxiety out of my heart. So I would feel like a new person. I would feel restored and redeemed in the name of Jesus, and I'll be able to go in that kid life building inside that gym, and I'll be able to minister to these kids to the best of my abilities, and be able to enjoy doing what I love to do in the name of Jesus. And I definitely love to do what I am currently doing at Assembly of God Life Church. So that's the message I wanted to share with everyone. Here the main point I wanted to tell you, tell everyone. No, the devil Satan will make you feel like there's no hope. Satan will make you feel like no hope. But every time I feel that, I have to go to the Bible and turn to Jeremiah chapter 29 and verse 13. I have to read that scripture over and over and over again. And once I get that scripture down in my heart, I would know that he had a big future for me, and that he has future down the road I can't even see right now, that he's holding for me, and in due time he will give that to me, just like the youth ministry I've been in for the past 8 months now. Because before, I did not see myself being a leader within the kid ministry, or and the youth ministry. I did not foresee myself being a youth leader. So the just so yeah so just like everything else, in life, you know, put your life in God. Put all your hurt, all your hurt feelings of rejection, depression, stressfulness, anxiety. Uh, put that all in God's hands and let Him restore you through your ministry, if he called you into a ministry, let him restore you through the ministry that you're in. As in my case, I'm a youth leader in the Kid Life Ministry that is Jamaica Life Church, and I am allowing him to use that through me to be able to heal from these emotional stresses, to heal from these anxiety, to help uh, 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 me regain a new mind, to relieve all the depression, the depression I felt with as I allow him to restore my soul. And as I continue to do that, the more I will feel better. Yes, it may seem like it takes a while, but when God is at work, trust me, he is at work. He is at work. He doesn't stop. He doesn't rest. It may seem like it takes a while, but he is working on your behalf. He is working on my behalf to make me feel healthy, both yet of course physically, and most importantly emotionally. Because if I don't feel healthy emotionally, I won't be able to do what I am doing with the Kid Life Ministries. I probably won't be able to stand on that stage ministering to these kids, ministering to these kids the way I am now doing, the way I am now doing. Now that I feel completely now that I feel uh, 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 restored from the anxiety, um, from restored from stress, uh, from depression. I can truly go up there and do what I got to do to make him happy, and to make him say, yeah, that he picked the right person to be a leader in that big and the kid ministry and the kid ministry of Assembly God Life Church. So that's really what I got to focus on. The Satan will make me feel like there's no hope, and I have to see beyond that. He will make me feel like I have no hope. Now he's done a lot, but his time is over. Now his time torturing me, taking away things I felt was mine. His time is done. His time is done. What God gave to me belonged to me. What God gave to me belonged to me. And I am not going to allow Satan to put all this dreadful feeling within my heart. I'm not gonna allow him to put the emotions of anxiety, depression, stress in it. I am not going to allow him to continue to put that within my heart. No, no. Like I said, the devil will make me feel like there's no hope, and I have to see beyond that, because I know in Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 13 that there is a hope and a future for me. There's a hope and a future for me by God Himself through His Son Jesus Christ, and after that I would be completely healed. I'll be restored, rejuvenated, and I'll be able to go into a Democrat Life Church, whether it's the Rocco campus or the Rafford campus, and minister to the kids to the best of my abilities, and doing something I really really love to do. And that, and I'm gonna end it right there. But God bless you all. I hope everyone have a blessed evening. And Wani Wilson, Speed of Light, Be blessed, guys.